I'm a musician, a composer, and a singer, and an instrumentalist. I play many instruments. Mostly instruments from Central Asia, Iran, India, this area. I think I started singing when I was very little. I started first mimicking the sounds that I hear on TV, so I could get the sound right. So I always had this problem all my childhood that I have different sounds, that not my own sound. I got into the music of Central Asia and the Middle East when I was, I think, 23, with meeting of a girlfriend at the time that she was studying Persian music. And I didn't really like it in the beginning, but later on she introduced me to how to really understand it and how to hear it, I guess. The microtonal systems of each country is different, so it took time to understand. I picked up first the rubab. That was the first instrument I picked up from the area. Then it was joined by the tar after, and then setar, santur, duduk. I think I got it later after rubab as well. It's not easy to have rubab, so I'd rather go to a shop and try many rubabs and choose. But this is not possible in Egypt or here around or in Europe. Or you have to really go to Pakistan or Afghanistan to get this kind of instrument. I will go to Afghanistan. I will somehow get there. I was studying Sayat Nova pieces, Armenian classical music, as well as Azeri, Azerbaijan classical music. It was very interesting. This is actually the door for me to enter to the Asian music from the area of Turkey and Azerbaijan, Armenia. Sayat Nova's music is very remarkable for me. It's like a life-changing lesson. I think I'm a very simple man. I play not simple instruments, but as a person I'm simple. I cannot identify myself as a Persian classical musician or Afghan classical. I think it's my own sound. I play what I know from these systems and what I know from these instruments with my own interpretation, I guess. So I think we cannot put it in words, but you can hear it, I hope. Hossein Alizadeh, Kehan Kalhour, Ali Gamsari, Mohammad Reza Shajarian. You can see their music all the time and listen and learn without having direct physical contact. But also I met many people who are very good musicians throughout my stay in the Sinai. And it was a remarkable experience to meet many musicians who are connected to the same systems, musical systems. I lived there permanently 4 years without coming back. That was the longest time I stayed. It was 4 years. In between Nuweiba and Dahab and Sharm el-Sheikh, and also the mountain in St. Catherine or Ain Hodra. That was the experimentation time with instruments. To dig deep down into it without the help of anyone, just to have the conversation with each instrument and get to know it. We're sitting by the fire making music. Sometimes it feels like a concert. Sometimes it feels like just practice or jamming or whatever. It was every day something else, I guess. And we also there had a studio where I recorded my first album. So that was separation from the life of the camp and the life on the beach of Sinai. I want to hear something that has more identity and more juicy, more food. Music is food. I want to be fed on music. Not to hear the same stuff or to hear Egyptian bands playing American identity. I think music is a tool, like many other tools, for us to reach higher consciousness and to elevate, to get into a better place in yourself. I don't mean anything external or material, but to reach something within you, to evolve. I think music is the key. As we know in like some religions, the whole universe was created by sound. So sound is a very powerful tool. If you know how to use it, it's great magic. Just listen to music and buy music and go to concerts, support the artists. Don't try to get the music for free. It's for free anyways. but try to support the artist. The artist also needs to live and needs to eat and needs to pay rent. And I think this is the only way we can get out of the dark age we're living economically and artistically and culturally in Egypt or in the Middle East or anywhere in the world, is by the art. The only way is to elevate, is to use the art, use the music, the painting, the film, the cinema. That's it.